It's been more than a year since Animal release, and the debate about Animal is still going on. I found this video where Farhan Akhtar explains why Animal didn't work for him. This is, I think, a segment from a full podcast he did with Faye, who covers news, and I have a small clip it. I'll put the link to it description below. You can check out, and the whole video also if you want to. Also, channel membership is live. If you want to support the channel, you like the content a lot, you can become a member. Get to watch videos early and some member-only videos such as song reactions. To know more, click on the join button and let's check this out.
If you were to place Lakshya on one side and a film like Animal on the other,
Right.
Lakshya and Animal,
successful
okay.
in the box office, had a story to tell, one may argue.
Yeah.
A lot of
That's one way to say it. She's really good with the words, man.
us, me included, found the social messaging or the messaging at all deeply troublesome. What's your reaction to that film?
Honestly, I mean, the film didn't work for me.
Okay.
I mean, the film didn't work. I mean, I thought Ranveer
That's totally fine. Like, if the film doesn't work, every film cannot work for everyone, and it's totally fine if that's the case for anyone.
performance was really good.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought the background score was used amazingly well. And the other thing that
I think that's the director in him. I think music is something everyone enjoyed. That this guy, I don't know how many directors today, I think especially South, they do that, but in Bollywood, that they sit and compose each and every music piece they'll use in the film. I'm sure, like, legendary directors, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, of course, he designs himself. The legendary directors, they do themselves, but the new lot, I think everyone will have one remix song nowadays, mainstream films. Like Sandeep Rendivanga designed music for everything in the film, and then they redid the songs in every different language, and they also delayed the film. So just the amount of craft he puts into his films, right? And I think as a director himself, he appreciates that.
I have to admit is I feel that Sandeep made the film that he set out to make. Which in itself is commendable if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because
I always talk about this. Like, yes, he did Arjun Reddy, hugely successful in Telugu. Then he made the remake of it, Kabir Singh, in Hindi, hugely successful. And then he makes Animal directly with the actor he wants, with the budget he wants, and no questions asked. Like the way he wants, how long he made it. They got an adult certificate. They didn't, get it a UA thing. They didn't change music. They didn't change things. Like, no, he didn't give a damn about anyone. He did what he wanted to, and that's very, especially in Hindi, it's very hard to do. Forget Hindi, even Hollywood, like it's very hard to get that amount of money and all these things with the big hero, and you're able to save your voice without it getting affected by anything. Some producer will say, oh no, add that song or remove this and that, it'll become better, make it shorter so we can have more runs in the theater. Like none of it affected his vision, and that's something very strong. Most people cannot hold that power in that to initial years of, like, just he's just 2 films old when he made Animal, right? In that sense, but the strong presence he has as a creator, he didn't get influenced by anything. He didn't back down. What he wanted to, he did that, and I think that's commendable. As again, as an artist, as he said, right, as a director, you go through all these things. You need to change things, because you have certain limitation, this and that, and you have to listen to people who are giving you the money. But if you can do without any instructions from anyone, just hold on to your vision without any changes, that's amazing.
I'm sure that along the way he must have met many people who asked him, what are you doing?
Yep.
Or how can you do this? And he said, nahi, mujhe ye banani hai. So that commitment, I guess, of a director is something, as much as someone may not like the film, but that you have to admire.
Yep.
I personally the film didn't do much for me. And is it something that I would recommend somebody to watch? I guess not.
Okay. If someone brought you that film saying, hey, would you produce this?
No, I wouldn't. It doesn't resonate with me. I mean, for me,
That's
it's
fine. Totally fine.
I do feel that the character is problematic. I do feel that. But again, I'm not in a place, and I feel that we cannot tell as filmmakers, as writers, as creators, it's not right to tell somebody else that you should make something or shouldn't make something.
Yep.
I think everyone has their own journey.
Yes.
And
that's exactly the point about this Animal debate. Like, you don't like it, you don't watch it. Like, but the idea that ban such films or you should not able to make such films and this is wrong. There's one thing of kind of showing, and the film is about an animal. He's an animal in the film. He's problematic. It's the title of the film, and that's what the film is showing. And he doesn't get what he wants at the end. Like, it's not about this guy's doing anything he wants and he's successful at the end and he's the hero, he's the villain. He's actually, it's a tale of caution. If it's a tale of like blinded love for someone and going to any extent for it, just losing every morality, every case of any common sense. Like, you're losing all of that just in that love, purely blind love. So I think that's the story about. And you don't like it, don't watch it. But stopping it, ban the film, this, that, like that. Again, the same thing applies for other films also. So there are some very woke films or very progressive films, and they'll be on the other side people saying ban that is too much, this is wrong for our culture, this and that. If they are wrong, then you are wrong in saying that they should ban animal kind of films. It has to be fair, right? Both sides.
Eventually, it's going to be the audience is going to decide what they want to see and what they don't want to see. Because if I tell someone don't make this, what stops somebody else from telling someone that you don't make this kind of film because I feel it's I don't like it. So there's
same thing.
There's no solution to that. So I mean, it is what it is.
So that was some sensible talk from Farhan Akhtar. Again, something which should be very like easily understood, but no, people don't want to get into the nuances and understand the point, but they want to take sides, very extremes. Oh, this is the best thing ever made. Oh, this is the horrible thing, and stop this. And like we need to have discussion. We need to have talks. We need to be somewhere neutral about these things. But we cannot really stop anyone, right? Just like we cannot stop any filmmaker, we cannot stop people arguing about this. So I don't know how long this debate will continue. Of course, by the next release of Sandeep Reddy Vanga, it will continue. No stopping it. But what do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And check out this next, and I will see you next time.